Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome to Minecraft! It's been a long time since we have done a Minecraft series. I've been kind of in the mood for it. A lot of YouTubers seem to be doing this right now. And as you can see, I'm here with Mama Bear!
Hi, guys!
So she and I are going to be working together. We're going to let me try that again. We're going to be creating something a little different. We've decided that we want to do sort of we're calling it the Minecraft Dichotomy. One of us is going to be doing a good build, and the other of us is going to be doing an evil build. Mama Bear is going to be creating is going to be the good guy. She's going to be creating an idyllic setting, something that represents the good and the good guys and all of that. And I am going to be the bad guy, and I'm going to be creating what I am referring to as the Tower of Terror. So you should be able to see both of the sides of our dichotomy. On her side, on her channel, you're going to watch her build her good guy stuff. And on my channel, you'll be watching the bad guy stuff. We might occasionally, look at each other's work, and we might kind of comment on it. Or, Mama Bear says she's going to, get a bow and arrow and shoot me every once in a while. But
PvP is not turned on, so he's not going to die. But
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. We're in creative. We've decided we're going to go ahead and be creative in this particular. Hello. How you doing there, sir? We've decided we're going to be in creative for this particular build. We thought about doing survival, but just the more we talked about it, the more we said, we want to get wild and crazy with this. We want to have no holds barred. So
yeah, we want to show everybody what we are truly capable of doing.
Yeah,
here on the server.
Yeah, in terms of creativity, just how far can we go? And we should start off by saying Mama Bear and I are not professional Minecrafters.
No.
I very much doubt I'm going to be threatened by any of the big names in Minecraft, or threatening any of the big names in Minecraft either. But we wanted to give this a try. My build is going to be over there. Let me.
Wrong way, honey.
Well, yeah. I'm turned around. Okay, so I've kind of sectioned off my little area right here. This is going to be my Tower of Terror build here. We have went ahead and walled off Mama Bear's village because we didn't want the villagers to die. So we wanted to preserve them as long as possible, and we torched and lanterned the place up. So just to ensure the safety of all villagers involved. And that is something we probably won't have to worry about immediately as pillager attacks, because since we're in creative, I doubt they're even going to spawn. But
they probably will. But
maybe, I don't know. That's hard to say. We still don't know enough about this new update to know for sure. But regardless of that. Mama Bear and I are really excited to be able to get started on this. Whoop, let me get some daylight on here. And so please make sure to, if you're watching this on my channel, go check out Mama Bear's side. If you're watching it on Mama Bear's side, check out my side. And we're both really excited about being able to take on these builds. So are you ready, Mama Bear?
I'm ready.
All right, so see you all soon. Okay, so now that I am alone with my build here, it is time to embrace the evil, to get in touch with the evil lion. I don't know, it's hard. I'm not really that evil of a person. At least I'd like to think I'm not that evil of a person. But my plan here is... basically, I'm calling it the Tower of Terror because what I'm going to do is this whole area that I've kind of sectioned off here, I'm actually going to be hollowing this out. I'm going to be digging straight down to the bottom of bedrock. and then I'm going to cover the floor to make sure there's no bedrock visible. But I'll basically create a floor on the bottom, and then from there, I will be building straight up, and I'm going to be creating a tower all the way to the ceiling of Minecraft. So what is that? 256, something like that. So we're going from bottom to top all the way. It's going to be a massive, huge tower. And what I'm going to be doing is once I've kind of hollowed all of this out, because this is roughly a roughly 100 by 100. And the center here, I'm basically going to be, I'm going to dig myself down all the way here. I'm going to bring this up real quick to make sure I don't accidentally dig myself through this through the world, because I don't want to dig myself through the world. Actually, now that I think about it, I could dig myself all the way down to 1, and then just put like a layer of bedrock on the bottom. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I want to do yet, because I mean, I could. I mean, if I really wanted to, I can break bedrock and I can go straight down, because I'm in creative. So, is that what I want to do? Because if I go one more, then woo, I'm falling through the world, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to fall through the world. Here, let me. Whoops. Been a little while since I've played, so bear with me. That I'm going to be a little rusty. And put. There we go. So here we go. I am going to dig out an area, because what I've decided to do. You see how like when you're kind of digging like this. This is fast and all, and it definitely is a reasonably fast way to dig out a large area in Minecraft. But there's actually a lot of tricks you can do to speed up digging, and I've got a huge amount of digging to do. Like literally just enormous amounts of digging to do. And so I rather than try to do this in creative and try to make, just do the whole thing just in this, pop. There's actually faster ways to do this, and I intend to do the faster way. And I'm going to show you that right now, right here in the very opening episode. I'm going to teach you a trick that perhaps a lot of you know and perhaps a lot of you don't know. But, if you know, then terrific. And if you don't know, then, well, looks like I'm going to be teaching you something. It's one of my favorite things to do. I do love to teach people new things. I'm kind of a teacher at heart. So let's get all this cleared out. And then I'm not sure how big of an area I'm going to need. Okay, so this is the center right here. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, we need to create a 9 by 9, right? So boom, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be 9. And then we're going to we're going to create a pyramid, and I'm going to create a beacon. And that is right? Let me check that real quick. Gosh, it's been so long. Is it 9 by 9? Let's see. Is it 10? Maybe it's 10 by 11. Oh, the layers. It says the layers 9 by 9. Okay, so it is 9 by 9. All right. So let me just. It looks like we're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like I still have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 3, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'll do is I'm going to quickly like hollow out this area and give myself some breathing room to be able to, oh, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm going to quickly do all this up. And what I'm going to do is during the digging phase of this recording, I'm not going to bore you guys with what is probably going to end up being literally hours of me just digging. Even with this sped up version that I'm about to do, this is going to take a very long time to be able to hollow out this whole area. So rather than bore you with all of the really dull minutia of this particular build, I'm going to be sticking to as much of the more interesting stuff as I can. I just don't want to bore you guys. I'm always concerned about that. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and boom, 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 and boom. Now I do know that there are console commands that I can use to hollow all this out just with a console command. I will completely admit that I am not that Minecraft savvy. I don't really know how to do console commands. I don't know how to use command blocks. I'm just not that good at Minecraft. So I will be the first to admit that I are not to Minecraft awesome. So you know, it's just a thing. You know, I don't have the kind of time it takes to do the kind of research and learning about Minecraft that so many of the Minecraft professionals do. I don't, you know. And oh, okay, we need to dig out some more. Wow, it has gotten dark in here. I apologize for the light levels. Can I just do this? And let's dig out some more. I mean, as you can see, I mean, just digging this out like this, it takes a while. Even in creative, when we're talking about, you know, trying to dig out this thing. Now, it just takes a while, and I am not going to subject you guys to watching hours of just me digging and digging and digging. This first part, I figure you might be interested in watching because I want to kind of give you a background and a general idea of where I'm going to go with this build. But right at this moment, I'm primarily focused on just making sure that we get this done right here, so that at least we've, you know, we'll be able to get our beacon up and we'll be able to move with a real purpose here. And then boom. Wow! Bringing home the beacon. All right, so we have that up there. So now we click on this thing, and what I'm thinking to do is I want to do mining speed, which is haste, and I think can I also do? I'm pretty sure I can do 2 primary powers, right? Can I do like regular speed and mining speed? Is that a thing? I don't actually remember. It's been a long time. But I believe I need a diamond. In fact, I believe I need... Well, I don't need to... I was going to say I don't need more than that. I got infinite diamonds. Oh, well, maybe not. And then haste. Ah, and haste 2. Oh, that's what it was. Haste and haste 2. That's right. So if I wanted to, I could do this and speed 2. Well, no, I want haste and haste 2 because I want to mine as quickly as humanly possible. So that's number 1. All right, let me whoop. Can I? There we go. And then out we go. And well, you know what? We're gonna remove this tree real quick. All right, and we'll just go ahead and let that dissolve itself normally. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing, now that we've kind of handled that little detail. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to keep a torch around because there's going to be times I'm going to want to light the place up. Because now that we see how it's like constantly ticking off the haste. It's like haste, 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 haste. The next thing we're going to be doing is I need an anvil. Boom, boom. And I need diamond pickaxe. There we go. And what else am I needing? Actually, probably just the diamond pickaxe will probably be enough. Do I need an axe? No, I need a shovel. Definitely need a shovel. All right, now I want... no, not that. I want enchantments. Where would the enchantments be? Where... Oh, enchantments are down here. Huh? No, that's brewing. There we go. Wait, no. No, that's right. That's right. The enchantments are all here. Yes. All right. So let's do an efficiency book. Ooh, silk touch? Nah, I don't need silk touch. What am I thinking? Mending. And then unbreaking. Those 3 enchantments, and those are all at the maximum level, right? Yes, they are. All right, so let's throw down our anvil. Come down here, and we'll start with boom, boom. Oh, yep, I need to. All right, so that will be a fairly amazing pickaxe there. I need to do the same thing with diamond. I could have sworn that would do it twice, but apparently not. That's fine. I'm not picky. Mending. So, those of you who are maybe not terribly familiar with Minecraft, you might be asking why. Unbreaking makes it so that the tools can take a lot more damage. You see, when you use tools, they take damage. And so the unbreaking enchantment makes it so that they basically don't break very much. It takes a lot longer for them to get damaged. The efficiency speeds up the ability to do the work to a much, much greater ability. And efficiency 5 plus the haste 2 mining is going to make mining and shoveling this stuff out a breeze. It's going to be an absolute dream. And then the mending, what mending does is it allows us to be able to, basically whenever we earn any sort of experience, the shovel and the pick or whatever, those things will absorb that experience and repair itself with that experience. Now, I don't know if this applies. Oops. I'll admit, I don't know if this applies when it comes to creative. I've never really done much with creative, but Now, if I've done this right, I seem to remember this being a lot faster. Do I need to take myself out of... Oop. Yeah! I had to get myself out of creative. This will also allow me to be able to... gain experience. Yeah. I'm getting like texts from like this business that I'm doing doing some work for. It's like, leave me alone, go away. Do I want you? I don't want you. So what this will also allow me to gain experience, so that I'll be able to start gaining experience, so that my tools will constantly repair. Now, I'm pretty sure I can stay, in this mode. Oh, yep. And I could probably go into creative, and if I stay in creative, I'm sure I'll be able to do. The tools will probably never break. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with creative, so I'm not going to pretend that I am an expert. I'm not, but this is basically what I'm going to be doing for the next very, very long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be keeping the camera rolling, but at the same time, I'm not going to be commentating. I'm basically just going to be clearing all of this out. If you see that, it took that long just to do that much. And that's with super speed tools and super speed, haste and all that on. And we're going to be clearing out this whole big area. So you can imagine it's going to take me a very long time. So I'm going to be fast forwarding through this next part. You guys can watch me work, but it's all going to be extremely sped up. So here we go. I hope you enjoy watching this. We'll see. Hi, Mama Bear. Hi, Mama Bear. I might be fooled into believing that nobody's there, except I can see the leashes.
You can see the what?
I can see the leashes. Where'd you find them?
you can see the lesions.
Leashes. The
Oh,
leash.
leash. I don't have
Leash.
leash.
I mean, yes, the lesions. Yes, I see the cuts and tears upon their flesh. Yes. Even though they don't appear to be wounded. But, yes, evil. So, you thought to stealth your way into my lair and find out what I'm doing. Well, ha! Have at you! No fair. You're creative.
You're talking about them, huh?
Yes, the evil. What the? Or did you leash them together?
No, that's a traitor.
Why is the traitor invisible?
Because he has an invisible spell at night, and whenever it's day, the spell wears off.
Okay. Hold on. I'm set. Day. Come.
There he is.
Oh. Well, I don't want you here. You are unwelcome in my lair, you foul being.
Are you gonna go on a? Oh, they're spitting at you now, huh?
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah? Well, behold my evil. Oh, are you writing it? No. Well, die! Have at you! Ha ha! Ha ha! Behold, I am evil! And I slay you! Because that's what evil people do.
He did the sea love.
Yeah. I see how it is, little Mama Bear, bringing your foul traitors into my area, attempting to bring good into my evil. I'll get you someday, Mama Bear!
No, you won't.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, there's a kitty.
Hey, leave Mrs. Fluffy Paws alone. That's my evil Mrs. Fluffy Paws.
Actually, it kind of looks like a fluffy paws.
Oh wait, that's the one over by your house. Never mind. I have an evil Mrs. Fluffy Paws over in my area. I'm not sure where she is, but she's around here somewhere.
Is she white?
It's kind of white and brown.
She's over here then.
Okay. Well, sometimes evil Mrs. Fluffy Paws, feels the need to scout out, scout out the good guys because, she's evil like that. She is evil Mrs. Fluffy Paws, Okay, so all that time passed, and that was just to do the dirt topsoil. We have not hardly scratched the rest of it, because now we're digging down with our with our pickaxe, and this is where it's going to start getting a lot slower, because all that time was just digging out the dirt, and the dirt is much faster to deal with. So now's where it's going to start getting a little bit more interesting. So at least though we've gotten the dirt done. Now comes the tedium of getting rid of the rock. But it's all right because we must defeat Mama Bear. Evil will triumph. Yeah, I really need to work on that. So I've been digging on this for a while. As you can see, I am kind of going in a big straight line down, and it's been kind of a much longer and more tedious process than I expected. I genuinely didn't think it was going to take this long. And yeah, it's turning into kind of a big process here. So I thought maybe, just for some fun, maybe I whoa, uh, put it down. I thought maybe I'd try to do something a little bit different, and maybe just blow some stuff up here, just so we can, I don't know, have a little fun with digging this out, and see how much. Well, okay. See how much how much damage we can do with explosives here. I have no idea how well this is gonna work. Well, okay. Oh, or even if this is a good idea, because I don't generally use a lot of explosives in Minecraft. Usually when I do, I don't generally care about like how it turns out. I just want to see kabooms. I want to see a big earth-shattering kaboom. And I have no idea if any of this is going to be even a good idea, or if I'm going to end up just kind of ruining my nice straight walls here. But what the heck? I guess, I mean, we're in creative. It doesn't hurt. I did learn the command to be able to just remove giant sections of the world. And I guess I could do that. I could just go through and remove a bunch of... Oop. I'm doing well, aren't I? And just remove giant sections of the world. And I might still do that, but I don't know. I thought maybe it might be just amusing to see what happens if we were to um, set down just a bunch of TNT, and maybe we can remove a bunch of stuff that way. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I shouldn't just go or not like that. I just go and just set it down like this rather than try to be gentle about it. Because on the sides, I kind of want to be a little more careful, because I don't want to damage my edges if I can help it. But you know, the center. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. But the center, I mean, we can blow this thing the center to pieces, and I don't really care what happens to it, because we're hollowing it all out anyway. So we may as well. So maybe, whoops. Maybe we can just do it like this and see what happens? He said questioningly. Maybe this is a terrible idea. You know, I don't know. I don't generally do creative very often. Generally when I do Minecraft, I prefer to be on survival. As a matter of fact, I prefer to be on survival hard. It's what most servers I've been on generally tend to be. I don't know. I just because the first time I ever joined a server, it was on hard. It was survival hard, and I just got used to playing at that level, I suppose. And so yeah, that's kind of why that's what I usually am doing. So maybe this is a good idea. Maybe I'm going to crash the server with all the explosions. I have no idea. But, you know, we're going to try this. And we're going to see what happens. I thought about laying some redstone dust across all this, but I just realized that's just going to be too much effort. So let's just see what happens when we do that. I thought that set off TNT. Oh, there we go. Well, that wasn't nearly as interesting. I thought the explosions were bigger than that. How about this? Here we go. Well, I don't know if that was faster per se, but it was amusing. Okay, well let's keep throwing down. Let's throw down some TNT on this, so that way it'll hopefully set off all of these. And we'll. Obviously, I need to put these closer together. I didn't realize that we were dealing with such small areas of explosives. So I guess I just need to add some more. I mean, you know, when in doubt, C4. You know. Oh, whoa. I also have been told that a really good way to do things is to create, I guess, pillars of TNT. Whoop, down. Like that. Apparently pillars of TNT going down into the ground are very effective. I might try something like that and see. Whoa. And see what happens. Let's do it this way. Because, I mean, the whole purpose of this, of course, is to dig down and to... Whoop. Come on. Jump, jump. There we go. Woo. And to remove as many obstacles as possible. So it doesn't really matter about the neatness per se as opposed to just removing the problem. And hopefully... and if it just turns out that this takes too long and this is silly, I may end up... I may end up just using the commands to remove, you know, just replace all the blocks with air. I was a little hesitant to do that, but this is turning out to be a very large project. And while I have no problem with building building large projects, I don't know. This much digging and all I'm doing is just digging. I don't know. It's not very interesting to watch. And I'm always trying to be cognizant of the fact that you guys are watching. And there's only so much, you know, running back and forth digging that I'm sure you guys are prepared to accept. So I'm trying to make it so that it's a bit more a bit more interesting to watch. But I don't know. This does seem to be taking a very long time to even put all this stuff down. And it's not terribly interesting to me, or at least to me, it's not anyway. Maybe it's interesting to you. I don't know. All right. Well, let's see what this does, and let's just right there. I'm still not blowing this up. All right. Wait, no. Wait. Blow those up. Wow. That's very serious. Okay. There. Oh, like that. I don't know if this isn't exactly, I don't know if this is necessarily faster. I mean, everyone says that this is supposed to be like a much faster method of mining, but I don't know. I think just, I mean, what I was doing with the, what I was doing with the with the pickaxes, the diamond pickaxes, and the thing, you know, the beacon there. I don't know. It feels to me like that actually is faster. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoop. It's definitely more entertaining to do it this way. I mean, it's like, boom. I don't know. it seems to me that explosives are useful, but not terribly so. Um, it just, I don't know. It seems to me that probably just using the fill command to remove all the air from this would probably be the better way to go. Um, why is this lit up? That was weird. um, maybe I just need to do that. Maybe I just need to use the fill command and just remove everything straight down to bedrock. Obviously, I can't do it all with one command, but I can do it with like multiple commands. Maybe that's just a better way to go. Using dynamite and all that is fun, um, but I don't know. Honestly, in the time it took for me to plant all that, I could have mined all that with a diamond pickaxe in this thing. I would have mined that faster. I don't know. It just seems to me like that's not a faster way to go at all. What if I just went like straight down? Whoop, whoop. Ah, hey, give me that back. Okay. What if I just go straight down? Here, let me put up my thing here so I don't accidentally mine through the world. 3, 2, 1. All right, then. And we just dig our way up. And we go all the way to the top. All right, and now we go, and watch. Again, amusing. I didn't think about lava or water. Yeah, you know, I may just need to use the fill command and just fill all these blocks with air, because I didn't think about lava. Because all of this, of course, is going to need, I mean, all that lava is going to need to be filled in. Yeah, I may just need to use the fill command here, and go from there. So, okay, so if that's the case, then I'll just turn off the camera real quick. And the next time I turn it on, I hopefully will have a great big hole in the ground. So this is kind of neat. As I was removing blocks down into the area, and you know what I just realized is that, oops, apparently I have been digging too far into this thing. I may have to rectify that. But apparently, I didn't notice this, but apparently there's a mine shaft that I've been kind of digging into, and I've been removing because I've just been filling all the blocks with air, and apparently I've been picking up some chests as well. I was kind of maybe I'm gonna be lucky enough that there will be a spawner in here. That would be amazing if I could get a spawner in here, because if I could get a spawner in my little tower of terror here, I could incorporate that. I really hope that I really hope that's a thing. I don't really know how to spawn in a monster spawner. I may have to sort of play with that idea and see if perhaps I can figure it out. I'm seeing. Looks like I'm not too far away from finishing my my thing here. Um, but I have the feeling that I got something wrong here. I may would it let's see would it probably be I'm wondering if it would be easier just remove that top part here. Probably just easier just to remove this top part here and claim this as an extra part of mine or what. Little Mama Bear hasn't really done very much on her town yet, and I have a dastardly evil plan in mind to thwart her. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and continue to use these commands and see if I can't, remove the rest of these blocks down to the bottom here, because yeah. Oh, incidentally, for anybody who thinks I'm cheating, I'm not. Mama Bear actually was the one who suggested I do this because she was looking at all this and going, "Lion, that you may you may just want to use command block or commands for this." And I was like, "Well, yeah, okay. I promise I'll do the rest. I'll do the rest in creative, and I'll do the rest." For I'll do the rest honest, but this, in terms of recording, trying to carve all this thing out by hand, I would spend recording after recording after recording doing nothing but digging, and I don't think it would be very interesting. So I'm going to get back to work. So wouldn't you know it, just a little bit further down, and look what I find. Nice. This will be very helpful for my Tower of Terror. I will definitely be incorporating this into my tower and creating like a spider level of some sort. Where I'll just these will or might probably not a spider level because obviously this area is very large. And the only downside is that actually this section right here that we're standing in is actually intended to be the moat. So maybe we'll just have these guys acting as monsters at the bottom of the moat rather than incorporating it into the build itself. And incidentally, if you guys are curious as to what is inside these chests, I'll just go ahead and show you here if you're curious. I have not been I'm not utilizing them, of course, because why would I? I'm in creative, but just if you're curious. So yeah, talk about like kind of a lucky draw here. I now have monsters that I can utilize in my little surrounding moat area for my tower. So, cool. Okay, so right now I'm basically just running through and filling in like little gaps in the holes from where I did the mass replace here. I've been kind of doing that for the last few minutes here. I'm kind of coming to the point where the hole, the hole's dug, and now pretty soon I should be able to start working on the actual, on the actual build itself, on the tower itself. So now this tower is going to be a pretty huge construction. So I'm going to be building the outer walls first. Oops. I'm going to be building the outer walls first. And that way I kind of have my my great big layout sort of to work out in. And then I haven't entirely decided how large I want each floor. Right now I'm kind of throwing around the idea of maybe 10 blocks per. So that basically, if I'm going from ground floor here, um, then I'll just kind of go. Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoa, that's I do not want void. Uh, that was a whoops. And there. What I would do is I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, um, and then probably let's see, because I don't know that I'm necessarily going to utilize. Well, I suppose I could just use the bedrock as my ground floor. It's definitely kind of eerie and creepy, and considering I'm not sure if I'm going to have people start at the top or at the bottom. I'm thinking I'm going to have people start at the top, at the bottom, and work their way to the top, and then at the top will be my big bad villain. But there's something to be said for having people start at the top and try to work their way down into the depths of evil. So I haven't entirely decided which direction I'm going to go with that. But if I have this be at the bottom, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'll build out the floor from there, and just that kind of thing. That will give me. Well, let's see. If I do that, then I've got 1 here, and it'll be 9 between, right? It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 10. So maybe I should have 9 apiece, because then the floor would be 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be the floor. Maybe that's the better way to go then. And let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then just build out from here. That gives me, looking up, that's a big, large area to work with. I've got a lot of room to play. I could do, if I need to make it tighter, I can. If I need to put redstone stuff in given areas, I can. I can kind of hide it up into the rafters or down below if I need to. And I, just however much redstone, if I have any. I'll probably have some redstone stuff in here. I'll probably just put some traps and other things like that. I'm not sure. And I'm still conceptualizing in my head how I want the Tower of Terror to be. Maybe I'll be able to put in some jump scares. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good with Minecraft. Right now, I mostly just have an idea. So yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Let's do 10 block floors, with each 10th block being a floor. So if this is level 1, then let's bring up this thing. If I come up here, this would be, if I would be standing on number 10, but yeah, because this would be, I'm standing on number 10 here, and then this is number 11, and here I am standing on 11, and that's 10. Yeah, you know what? This would be okay. I could make that work. Okay. Oops. So that's where my mind is right now. The next question I have is, what am I going to build my outer walls with? In my original Tower of Terror concept, I was using prismarine blocks. I used prismarine as my outer wall, with occasional obsidian, like obsidian towers in between each one. I say towers, I should say pillars, just to kind of accent. And I thought like that kind of sickly sea green mixed with the black would make for an interesting palette. but I don't know if I necessarily want to do it. The reason why I went with Prismarine before was because at the time it was a new block. Um, it was, it was new at the time. It was interesting, and uh, the server I was on had, because I was work. It was a survival server. The server I was on had a farm already set up, so that guardian farm set up, so I could get all the prismarine that I wanted. And I tell you, I spent hours upon hours upon hours sitting at that farm, trying to get enough prismarine to do it all. Of course, I'm in creative this time, so I don't have to worry about that so much for this. So I can pretty much choose my palette. And so I'm still deciding what I want as my palette, but at least I've got the initial hole dug. So, kind of the first part of this has been completed, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and end it at this point for this particular episode. I don't know how much footage I did for this video. I'm hoping that it's not going to end up being too long, but part one is done anyway, so that's good. And I might end up evening out the edges on this to make it a little more, maybe I want to keep it rugged, maybe I want to smooth it out. I don't know. This outer edge is just intended to be a moat, so maybe I'll just keep it rugged. Like this, make people think, that any would-be adventurers might be thinking, oh, well, maybe I can just, come down, this is the lowest part and I can survive the jump. Dead. I don't know. At this point, I'm still kind of in the, conceptual stage. As you can see, I kept the spawner right here. So I don't know if anything's going to come from that at all. The more I look at it, the more I realize that's too far up. So I don't even know if that's going to work. But in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular first episode of my Minecraft Dichotomy build. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking, the subscribing, the commenting. You guys know the drill. You guys, I hope you are going to enjoy this series that I'm doing for Minecraft. This is going to be a much different style for me, because this is mostly going to be building with occasionally some stuff to mess with Mama Bear over here. She's going to do some stuff to mess with me. Just to add a little fun and twist to it, so it's not strictly a building building series. But at least we got part one done. So, and as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on. And in the next episode, it won't just be digging. It'll be like some actual building.